May 2025 option trade signals. You can visit beststockstrategy.com/memberships to enroll in the 7-day trial. It's only $19. May 1st, S&P up 50, VRT up over 8%, S&P closed up 35. Then I provide the long message. This is the 8th day in a row that the market has increased in value. May 2nd, another strong opening. This will be the 9th straight move up. I remember in August 2024, there were 11 straight up days, although I don't remember if that was for the actual market itself or for Tesla. Then I provided trade for Palantir. New opening trade as a spread replacement for the 88. I'd sell the 95 and buy the 85 B plus grade. S&P up 83. Volatility was down. We opened a new trade in Palantir, 9th day in a row with the market increasing. UNH, new opening trade, A- grade. As a spread replacement for the 360, I'd sell at 370 and buy the 340. S&P down 36, VIX up 4.2% and VVIX up 4%. May 6th, S&P down 42, volatility up around 3%. New opening trade on GLD and also on SPY. 2 new opening trades, one is a hedge and the other is a bullish trade on GLD. The market was up 9 straight days prior to yesterday, so it's more likely than not that it'll need to digest those gains. For the SPY, we bought a 555, 552 put debit spread, and we financed it by selling a naked 515 put and a naked 592 call. For GLD, I provide the spread replacement. S&P down 43, volatility was up. May 7th, stable opening, volatility mixed. I'll monitor the market for opportunities throughout the day. New opening trade on Google. A- grade as a spread for the 147. I sell the 150 and buy the 135. S&P up 24, volatility down over 4%. The intraday price volatility wasn't very large today, but the swing in volatility was very high. May 8th, S&P up 24. The S&P closed up 33, volatility down around 4%. May 9th, the S&P is a bit all over the place. Today it was up around 25 and now it's down slightly after being down 20. Suggested trade, A- grade. As a spread replacement for the 345, I sell the 360 and buy the 330. S&P down 4, VIX down 2.6%. May 12th, S&P is up 155. I wanted to give it some time and watch the market. VIX is now below 20. Suggested trade for those without an existing Tesla position. As a spread replacement for the 275, you could sell the 285 and buy the 260. S&P is up 184. Volatility was down. S&P is up 42. VIX down over 3%. All is well except for UNH. S&P up 42. Volatility was mixed. May 14th. New opening trade in XLK and SMH. You'll be able to get better prices than I was. I wouldn't sell them as a spread since I want to take ownership, but if I was forced to sell as a spread, then I provide the spread suggestions. For Google, new opening trade where we have $500 potential credit and financed it by selling the 147. This trade will likely expire for a $500 profit. You can close it out now if you'd like. S&P up 6. Volatility was up. May 15th, S&P is down 20. Volatility is up slightly. UNH is down 18%. S&P up 24. Volatility was down. New opening trade in Google. B plus grade, no spread leg for the 155 since I'd want to take ownership at that level. Google will expire for a $500 profit today, and Palantir will likely have to close it out so that we can profit $300 plus, unless it trades over 130, in which case it'll expire. Just an FYI, I'm going to close out the Palantir trade around 5 to 10 minutes before the market closes. So there we closed it out for a $350 profit, plus the small credit that we received when putting it on. The Google trade will expire for a $500 profit. S&P up 41. May 19th, new opening trade on Palantir, B+ grade. Then I provide the spread replacement. S&P up 5. May 20th, S&P down 25. Not a lot of movement in the stocks in our watch list. Tesla has been very bullish recently. If you made this trade, then congrats. I'll try to remember to provide more insight on this trade since it was a suggested trade. But if Tesla is over 350, then it'll expire. S&P down 23, volatility down slightly. May 21st, new opening trade, B+ grade. As a spread for the 155, I'd sell the 160 and buy the 135. Google and PanW are showing us nice gains. S&P down 96, volatility was up. May 22nd, S&P is stable, volatility is down. The S&P closed down slightly. May 23rd, S&P is down around 64. VIX is up 16%. That's a massive increase in volatility for a relatively small decrease in the market. S&P down 39. VIX up almost 10%. May 27th, new opening trade on Palantir, B+ grade. Then I provide the spread replacement. S&P is up 119. Volatility was down. May 28th, the S&P is unchanged. The market will likely be down slightly today or relatively unchanged as it digests yesterday's large gains and waits for Nvidia's earnings announcements. S&P down 33. After hours, Nvidia is up over 4%. S&P is now up over 80. We may be trading at a year-to-date high tomorrow. We'll see if the market is able to maintain the gains tomorrow morning. Have a good evening. S&P is up 35. It's significantly off its overnight highs. Nvidia is up around 5%. Also, this trade is set to expire tomorrow. You can close it out now or let it expire for a $1,000 plus profit for every increment put on. Suggested trade is a spread replacement for the 162.5. I'd sell the 165 and buy the 150. S&P up 24, volatility down slightly. May 30th, new opening trade in IBIT. I wouldn't mind owning it at $49. Tesla looks like it'll expire for a full profit. This trade is now in the money, a good surprise. We'll remember to close it out if it remains above 127 before the market closes. Closing trade on Palantir closed for a $275 profit in total. Keep an eye on Tesla. You may or may not have to close out the 340 call. Sometimes your broker closes it and sometimes it assigns it. S&P was even, VIX down 3%. That concludes May 2025. If you have any questions, then leave a comment below. You can also visit beststockstrategy.com/memberships and enroll in the 7-day trial. It's only $19.